back to Romance in the Woe. This is your girl Charlie. Today we're going to talk about dark mafia gay romance. This is Devil, the Marchesi Book 3 by Sylvia Violet.
Grab yourself a book, turn the lights down low. It's time, everybody, for Romance in the Woe.
So again, this is Devil, the Marchesi Family Book 3. I have it right here. It's so good I had to get in print. So the premise of this is that you have this mafia family, it's the Marchesi. And this is book 3. I started book 3 because Devil is the one character that I really loved. I loved Lucy in book 1 and Angela in book 2. I own them both. But Devil kind of spoke to me. Now, Devil is the cousin of Lucy. And now Lucy is the head of the mafia family, the Marchesi mafia family. And Devil is the cousin. He had a junkie mom, but so he's basically raised by his aunt and uncle. So for him, Lucy and Angela are like his best friends. And Angela is really like almost like his twin. They call Angel Angel, and of course Devil Devil. Of course, just a side note, Devil's not his real name, and Annie gave it to him when he was 3. But you'll find out later in the book, if you buy the book, which I hope you do, what his real name is. So Devil still has this void in his life. There's this restlessness about him. He's kind of an adrenaline junkie. He's the one who's going to push everything to the edge. Now, at this point, Lucien has his partner. Angela has his partner. So that kind of leaves Devil out. Now, he's happy for his cousins. He wants them to be loved and to have their partners and to be happy. And they all live together in one big house. Now, of course, they are very wealthy people. Devil's very handsome. He's very alpha and dominant. But he also knows how to cook a good meal. And he has a heart of gold. He doesn't hurt women. He doesn't hurt children. But he's a little... Some people would say he's a little unhinged. I really don't think that's it. I think that's the image he projects. He's highly intelligent. Now, at this point in book 3, his cousin Lucien is being charged with possible homicide of a young lady. Now, Devil knows he didn't do it, and Lucien didn't do it, but there's a detective, and this is Detective Joe Daniels. Now, Detective Joe Daniels, very dominant male himself. He has a good, kind heart. He's totally dedicated to his job. He wants justice for this young lady. Now, he goes in with this theory that he doesn't know if it's Lucien or not. He just wants to find whoever is the killer. Now, there's, of course, this bad cop named Murphy who is like, oh, yes, it has to be Lucien Marchesi, the Mafia family. How dare they? So, you know, how with the media kind of swarming around and everything, causing issues for the family. Joe just wants to find justice for the young lady that died. And because he has to look at all the suspects, he starts following the Marchesi family. Lucien, Angelo, and more importantly, Devil. Now, what happens is one night is Joe is watching Devil, and Devil has gone to this party. He's drunk. He's just reckless. And he says, I'm going to climb up the rooftop. I'm going to jump this roof to the next building. You know, totally reckless, not even thinking. And in his mind, I can make it no matter what. Now, he does make it. But in making the jump, he sees Joe. Now, he knows immediately this is a cop. And he sees him hot, so he goes down the alley, he confronts him, and they have a moment. Now, this is very dark at times, and this is probably one of those dark, deepest consent moments. People would say, oh my gosh, it's hot. I'm sorry. That was hot between these two men. It's like, oh, okay. And this kind of sets the tone of the rest of the book, because they have this draw to each other. There's something about Joe that Devil just can't get enough of. You know, and I mean, Devil is dedicated to his family. He would never betray them. They're his world. And Joe's dedicated to his job. He's dedicated to justice. But they keep getting drawn back together. But what happens is, people start noticing. Now, the Marchesi don't know the Devil's with a cop. They kind of figure he's with someone. He's keeping it very secret. And like, we understand it's Devil. And let them know no matter what, we're on your side. Now, what happens is you have a lot of romance between them. And yes, there's romance. Yes, it's very spicy. They can't get enough of each other. But there's also those tender moments where, you know, like Joe's habit is he works all day. He works all night. He doesn't eat a lot of times. He's this big dude, but he's like, I don't have time for it. A lot of us can understand that. You know, you come home after working all day, you're like, forget it. I can go without. Devil's there to make him a meal. Now, some people might think, what's the big deal about that? To me, stuff like that is more important than someone buying you diamonds or flowers or anything like that. This shows that they care about you. They're thinking about your well-being. You know, you're hungry, let me feed you. You know, you don't sleep enough, let me put you to bed, let me be there, let me comfort you. It's things like that. And they form this relationship and this development. Sylvia Violet has a great way of writing gay romance. I don't know how she does it. It's very flawless. You can actually see the characters and the development, and you see, oh, that's how they got to this point. And there's humor in all of her books. There's drama, there's suspense, and there's danger. And of course, when you're messing, then you have to understand this is just isn't a situation where you have one bad cop, Murphy. Murphy's working for some people, not up and up. And these are other cops. We're not going there. We're down a different route. Now, who was that? And does that person find out about Joe and Devil? What's going to happen to Joe? What will Devil do? I don't know. But you're going to have to get this book, which is Devil, the Marchesi Family Book 3, to find out. It's amazing. Again, I had to get in print. But by the way, I love this cover. It's very hot. And just the image, that's totally Devil right there. Now, but this is book 3, like I've mentioned before. I would highly recommend that when you get book 3, you go ahead and you can get book 4. Yes, it's Devil and Joe again. I highly recommend this. I highly recommend this whole series, which is the Marchesi Family by Sylvia Violet. You'll get hooked. I'm already buying everything in print. That's how I roll, people. You know how I am. So anyway, so if you're looking for a new book, a new series, a new gay mafia romance with hints of darkness, then you're going to want to get this series. So I highly recommend this. This is Devil, the Marchesi Family Book 3 by Sylvia Violet. Until next time, if y'all like this, please hit the like button. If you really like it, hit subscribe. Now, if you're someone who's a writer or maybe just a reader and you think, hey, Charlie, I got this series I like you to do, send it my way. Just put in the comment section. I love finding new writers and new book series. I'm always on the hunt for it. And if you're a writer, please recommend your books. I do everything for free, of course. I don't have a big following, but that's not the point. The point is for us just to open up each other to new books and new writers. It's the fun part of it. So until next time, stay safe and stay positive.